it's not that I was thinking every day about this stage, because it was quite busy every day with other things. But of course, it's really welcome that we have today this stage, and really looking forward.
There's something special. Do you know Slovenian fans have planned something for your rival, the one of Primoz and Matev?
I don't know something special, but for sure they will cheering for us, not just for us, but for all peloton. And yeah, I think the atmosphere, it will be crazy. A lot of people, and much looking forward.
You said you couldn't think of this stage every day because you were quite busy. Tell us a bit, how has been your Giro so far for you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, till Strade Bianche. We worked quite hard on the flat support with Primoz. Then the crash on stage 6 didn't help me a lot, especially with my knee. So I hit this knee, which I had surgery 2 years ago before Giro. So I got a lot of liquid inside. So I'm still there, and I'm dealing every day with this. So also didn't have really good nights, and with all the scratches and this. So I try to keep it positive. I try to give it all. But for sure it's not nice when you have such a big leader and half of the team crash. Then also Primoz on Strade, and a little bit bad luck. But like I said, that in the end, if you don't believe it, then we could pack our bags and go home, but we are still here fighting, and I think that the Giro will start tomorrow, and I think that all of the guys, we are getting better and better, so looking forward also for the mountain stages.
And how do you see Primoz?
For sure the crash on Strade and a little bit bad luck with the puncture wasn't nice, but I think that then he had a little bit more luck with the time trial, with the weather. And then, in the end, we were lucky that he could recover a bit on those flat stages, which, were also not so easy like past years, because this new modern cycling, it's a little bit different. But I think he's really good. I can see him smiling. And I think that also today's stage will help him to be on top shape from tomorrow on.
Do you think he worries at all about the bonus seconds and those going away to Isaac and UAE? Because we do see him smiling. Is there any worry about the seconds here and there? Because that's his style normally, to pick up those seconds.
Yeah, I think that with all these seconds and this, we need to know the Giro next week, and it will be really tough, and maybe if you can save some energy this week, will help next week, But we also need to know that Primoz crash on the shoulder with full gas acceleration. It's hard to sprint there, and also why make the things worse with those seconds if he can recover, So we take everything that we will try to do next week.
How do you recover and stay fresh after a day like yesterday? I don't think you could even lift both hands off the bars when you celebrated. Are you fresh? Are you ready to go and face another day where you can try for victory?
No, but you have to. You can't take a rest day today and then do the stage on Monday. So just deal with the shit and then do it again today.
I guess everybody's going through the same thing, so it's relative.
Yeah, everyone did 13 days now, and then they feel the legs. So it's not different for me or for them. It's we have to wake up every morning and we have to pin the numbers and race again, if you like it or not.
I'm feeling it too, man. What's the Giro d'Italia for you? What importance does this race have, and what you've done so far in this Giro? What do you think it'll mean going forward in your career?
I said it yesterday, and I will keep saying it. This Giro is incredible for me, and I never expected to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm just incredibly proud of what we achieved, both for myself and as a team. So right now we are living in the skies, and we are enjoying every moment. And I said it yesterday as well. If we have to go home from this race tomorrow, we will survive. It has been a pretty goddamn Giro d'Italia. So we're just enjoying it right
now. Did you pack your passport? We're heading into Slovenia today.
Yeah, I have my passport. With me, luckily.
Do you even know where we're at?
Treviso, yeah, I do know where we're at this morning. We actually stayed in the same hotel as last year. You walk in the hotel, you know exactly where you're at after one stay last year, so I knew where we were, yes.
And the city's famous for?
That's a good question. I know Pinarello's here, close to Castelli for us.
That's right.
We're home race for Castelli for us, so that's what's important.
Yeah, Specialized, I think they're somewhere from Baja, California, right?
Yeah, Specialized is California, close to me at home in Morgan Hill, so not Specialized, but when we bring back Tour of California, we'll be there.
All right, let's talk sprints. You're up there banging shoulders the other day, really trying to put Paul into position, getting pushed around as a lead-out man should. What's expected today, and do you expect some more aggressiveness? Is it always that way?
I think it's always that way, but I think actually today we can expect more, a bit like the first sprint that Van Uden won with a tricky final circuit. I think it'll be more hectic like that, narrowing wide, and a bit less straightforward than it was 2 days ago. But yeah, we were a bit unlucky with Paul dropping his chain in the final the other day, and we hope to kind of take one of the last opportunities for him to sprint and take it with both hands and see what we can do.
What's the most difficult team to deal with in terms of lead-outs when you're up there elbowing for position?
Yeah, I think Bardiani actually is maybe the most difficult. They're always there with a lot of guys in the final, always kind of, every guy going a bit for themselves and all over, so it's always a bit difficult, but in the end, Jumbo have had a good lead-out and Alpecin have had a good lead-out, so we have to look to those teams. We also have a really strong team ourselves, so we can rely on our own team.
Okay, we have a climb around 7 kilometers out. The profile's not even listed in the road book. I would assume it's insignificant, but how significant is it? Yeah, you don't think so?
Yeah, it's insignificant, but anytime they see a climb here, they've gone full gas, so it's also hard to say. Yesterday we also thought, for sure, we'll see when we come to the final circuit. Yeah, we didn't even make it to the final circuit. They went full gas before, and this 5K climb we dropped, so it won't be nothing, but yeah, it'll still be a sprint for me, and it might make it hard and stretch it out, and you always have the fight of the GC guys, 3K to go, are always going full gas, so it's difficult, but for sure, it should still be a sprint.
Stage 14, when you complete this today, you're 2/3 the way through.
Yeah, we're 2/3 of the way through, but if you look at the last week, I think we're just getting warmed up, so I think, for the climbers, they have a big week ahead, and for the rest of us, we have a long week in the Gruppetto, but some big stages to come for sure.
Some might say the best is to come, but I don't think you agree.
Yeah, they might say the best of the race is to come if you're a climber, but maybe the worst is to come for a sprinter. But in the end, when we all make it to Rome, we'll be happy, and it's a hard week for sure. But as always, they do hard climbs in the last week, so it'll be spectacular for sure, as they always want.
It's all experience. Enjoy it, Luke.
Thank you very much.
Josh, we saw the big boys up there the other day in the sprint, you and Ben Turner. I mean, you're hard to miss. Is there something planned again for stage 14?
Yeah, I hope so. I think it's the same every day. I mean, the first priority is obviously keeping Egan safe, but then, like the other day, once Egan gets close to that sort of safety zone, then me and Ben, we kind of have free rein to help each other, and Kim to sort of guide Ben and drop him off when we can.
Is there a bit of jealousy when you see someone like Affini up there doing a lead out and you want to show that you can do it as well?
No chance. It's scary, but it's all right. I mean, it's a different kind of lead out for us, because obviously, like Jumbo, they'll use all 8, but for us we have to be a bit more sort of clever, and then we had to kind of use some other teams and then come late. I mean, luckily it worked out quite well, especially with that last corner on the other day. It was basically try not to go too early, use people, and then just drop them off on Koi like we did with sort of that 500 to go around that corner.
And that final K today is straight from what I've seen in the road book. We got that climb at 7K out though. Yeah,
I think it's quite big roads after, so I think even if it splits a little bit on the climb, it's still going to be a big one sprint. It's going to be hard because it's straight. It's going to be harder, for us with just the two of us helping Ben. But we just need to use people. It's a nice wide road, so hopefully we can just kind of bounce off people.
Just lastly, you've mentioned him a couple times, obviously, but what have you learned from Egan? What are you learning from him?
He's just so relaxed, and he just wants to race all the time, like yesterday, and it's just that kind of vibe where it's easy to stress about what you're feeling. Like, I got a sore bum, but he just doesn't care. Like, he just cracks on. So it's just a nice vibe, you know. He's always up for it, and there's no negativity ever. So yeah.
Well, today I suppose it's all about Corbin Strong.
Yeah, sure, but we have to keep Derek well placed. The final might be a bit tricky with the circuit, steep hill, so we have to stay focused also with Derek. And Corbin will have the opportunity to do the sprint, but we mainly around Derek more than Corbin.
Yeah, did you see that finish again yesterday? Derek was right up there.
Yeah, it was good. I was happy I could be there and give him a good lead out to the last climb, and then he shows that the legs are there. So looking good for the third week, and today it's all about saving energy and be there when we need to be, and we will see.
Yeah, looking ahead to tomorrow, what do you expect will happen?
Tomorrow, for me, it's a breakaway, clearly. So we will have to be focused, and rest day, and then the big part of the Giro will start.
But again, tomorrow you're around Derek, or you have your shot in the break. What do you do yet tomorrow?
I don't know exactly, but I think...
You need to stay next to Derek.
No, I can go up the road, that's for sure. I can go in the breakaway. We do both in the team, so we'll be open, I think. But I don't know exactly what will be the plan tomorrow.
You know him well. How do you think Derek's handling this transition to focusing on the GC versus stage hunting?
I mean, he's doing well. Every day he's there. He's always there. He's getting used to it, for sure. It's a big change for him, and also more pressure every day. But he's doing well.
Good. Look after him. Thanks.